good day wherever you are. It's always a pleasure speaking with you, ladies. I am Marisa Livella, and welcome to Inyango, the place which teaches you simple ways to become a healthy mom. With the information in the world today, it's so complicated for you to actually know what is healthy and what is not. That's why I came today to talk about some nutrition myths so that you can get a grasp of why certain things are said to be done the way they are done, with more explanations so you can understand and keep yourself healthy, keep your children healthy, and keep your family healthy. Please stay tuned and wait till the last one. The last one is going to give you the kind of look I had on my face in the poster of this video, so please stay on. Myth number 1 says eating fatty foods make you fat. This has some truth depending on the kind of fat you're eating, but if you're eating healthy fats, which are unsaturated fats like avocado, which is called pear, peanuts and other nuts, and lean meat, which has just a little bit of fat, then you'll just be fine. On the other hand, you have to stay away from refined or saturated fats, which are things like butter, things like pizza have a lot of saturated fats. Also, high fat meats like pork. If you wish to eat pork, you can instead go for eating parts like the ribs, which have very little amounts of fats. Myth number 2 says avoid carbohydrate if you want to lose weight. So has some truth, but also there are 2 types of carbs. There is refined carbs, which are bad carbs for you, and there are unrefined carbs, which are good for you. So they can't say avoid carbs if you want to lose weight, because it is almost impossible to avoid carbs since there is carbohydrate in a lot of the things we eat. As Africans, we eat a lot of carbs. And telling an African that you have to not eat carbs because you want to lose weight makes it so hard on them. But what we do with the Inyango dieting plan is we don't tell you to avoid carbs. We give you ways to reduce your carbohydrate intake, because as Africans that we are, we take a lot. And if you just take those carbohydrates, the healthy ones, in moderation, then you will lose so much weight without even realizing that you're doing so much to lose weight. Myth number 3 says processed foods are bad for you. This particular one isn't 100% true as well, because there are also 2 types of processed foods. If they say processed foods are bad for us, then it would mean that we eat all our foods raw. Imagine eating raw cocoyam. Cocoyam which you boil from home, or yams or potatoes which you boil by yourself, is minimally processed foods or mildly processed foods, and they are good for us because again they are natural, but you have to cook them to be able to eat them. Also, the processed foods which are not good for us are heavily processed foods. So minimally processed foods are good for you, but heavily processed foods are not good for you, and they are not also good for your health, so please avoid them. On to myth number 4. A detox diet will clean toxins from your body. Please, this is one thing that has gone so viral. So many detox drinks have come out and people are trying so many detox drinks, but I'd like to let you know today that you might not need them, because God is a wonderful creator and He created us in a way that our internal organs can clean up all the toxins from our body. Our internal organs like our kidneys, our livers, can do all the cleaning that we need. So you do not need to drink all the detox drinks or do a detox diet. So instead of stressing yourself so much to make those, you can instead incorporate a habit of drinking a lot of water and eating more of whole foods instead of instead of heavily processed foods. Now, I promised I was going to say the last myth on this video today, and the last myth is going to actually really shock you, because it's something that we have taken from our parents and then down to us, and most times we do it unconsciously, and this particular myth makes us to spend a lot of money. Can you think of how much you spend on buying meat, or what we call protein, the protein things that we think is where protein comes from each time you go to the supermarket or grocery shop or to the market? We spend a lot buying the things which we think is protein. Myth number 5 actually says protein comes from meat, fish, eggs, and it ends there. But that is not true. There is protein in green vegetables. There is protein in fruits. The good thing about the protein which is found in vegetables and fruits is meat itself has protein, but it doesn't have fiber. Things like beans have protein and then they have fiber which can keep you full for longer. But we are so attached to the myth that protein comes from meat, fish, that even when we are cooking meals like beans, we tend to put a little bit of fish or cow skin or different things in it because of the fact that we have lived so much in that mentality and we no longer know how to change it. Please, for more myths, leave your comments and I'll know if you want more of this because there are a lot more to be talked about. So I'd like to use this opportunity to say thank you to all 747 of you who are following Inyango. You are all so wonderful. Thank you so much, because if there was no you, there will be no Inyango. So I hope you enjoyed this. What other myths have you heard about that you want to get clarified about? Please make sure to leave them in the comment section. Make sure to like this video and share it to help someone, because you never know who you're going to help. Thank you so much for being here today, and let's build healthy moms with healthy homes. Have a beautiful day.